My name is Paola Di Florio, and I'm a filmmaker in Los Angeles. I make documentary films and do television shows. And I am so thrilled to be hearing about the launch of your festival in Afghanistan. When I heard about this, I just was thrilled. My heart just lit up, and I just want to say how honored I am to be included. The fact that you are doing this festival, that you're celebrating art and film and self-expression, just is incredibly inspiring. When we make films, when we tell stories, when we do any kind of art, we are working and tapping into the collective subconscious. We're tapping into something that's from another realm. And to do that, we rely on our intuition. And as women, we happen to have that little extra bit of intuition, at least most of us, or many of us do. And that is a really great reason why women need to do this. The first film that I made was called Speaking in Strings, and it was a story about a woman who really, against all odds, she needed to express herself through music. She had had an accident, and she had cut off the tip of her finger, and by doing so, she couldn't play her instrument. And by not being able to perform and play her instrument, she found herself completely at a loss and incredibly depressed. And she had to, little by little, remediate the finger. And it was the tip of her finger, so that she could press on the string. And she went through great pain in order to do that. But that's how much it meant to her to find her own voice through music. A second film that I made that was very much about needing to step up and have a voice was the story of a mother of 5 children living in Detroit in the 1960s who left her house, left her children, left her husband, and drove down south to stand up and fight for African Americans. This was the civil rights movement in America, and blacks did not have the right to vote. This was a very, very big, important voting rights march in the South, and Paola Di participated in that. She said to her family, I have to go. I have to step up. I need to speak out. I need my voice to be counted. The worst fears of her family actually took place. It took the death and the murder of a white woman in the South to get the attention of Congress and eventually of the president in order to pass the 1965 Voting Rights Act. Our perspective, however small it might seem, however personal it might be, the frame for that personal story, that personal journey, is often reflective of a much bigger journey for so many people. And that's what I love about filmmaking, is that always takes me by surprise. Is that a story that I think we're telling and exploring that maybe seems this big because we're all wrapped up in it, when we share it with the rest of the world, we realize how much we are similar. No matter if we're 9,000 miles apart, we share a common journey as human beings.